guys, it's Britt. Today we're here to talk about Gypsy Rose going to get some cosmetic surgery. She has come out with this. There's a article that came out today on People, and yeah, so we're gonna go over this and see what's being said. If you're interested, oh, and I also want to talk about her ex-fiance Ken, his mom jumping up on TikTok and being all kinds of sloppy. So we're going to go over both of those things in this video. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so first let's talk about the cosmetic surgery that Gypsy Rose has said that she is getting. In fact, when I'm filming this is her surgery day. So obviously, I hope that everything goes well for her. There's so many risks involved with going under anesthesia and having surgery, especially if it's elective surgery. So I hope that everything goes well for her. But I did find this to be really interesting because she got out of prison and immediately scheduled cosmetic surgery. Because let's be honest, if you go in for a cosmetic consult, you don't go under the procedure the next day or the next week. Like, these things are usually planned out months in advance. So this is probably something that she came out of prison and very quickly went to talk with a plastic surgeon, which I find interesting. Coming out of a childhood that was filled with a lot of medical issues and manipulation by her mother, I don't know. I would think that she would not want to be in a hospital unless she absolutely had to be. Is there any correlation between what she went through at the hands of Dee Dee and so quickly signing up to go under anesthesia for cosmetic surgery? I did find that part to be a little interesting, but let's get into the article. It says Gypsy Rose Blanchard reveals she's getting cosmetic surgery. Wish me luck. And this is a People exclusive. It says Gypsy Rose Blanchard is making even more changes to her life 3 months after leaving prison. In the midst of a major transition in her life, Gypsy Rose is making a change to her appearance as well. The famed Munchausen by proxy M32 tells People exclusively that she is preparing to undergo rhinoplasty to change the shape and appearance of her nose. I'm going through a personal transformation journey currently, and that includes a physical one too, she says in an exclusive statement. Wish me luck with my surgery and watch the whole thing this summer on Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. I really wonder what that show is going to even look like with this divorce and then Ken, or the separation, and then Ken coming back in the picture and cameras being around, and who knows. I'm still waiting on Ryan to hop on the mic and say what he has heard from Gypsy or seen being around her and her family. I think this is going to get very, very messy, but we'll just have to wait and see. It continues and says, according to Blanchard's close friend Nadia Visor, the procedure is something she has been wanting for a while. She said she's a bit nervous, but she's happy this is going to be done. Visor tells People the main thing is that she wanted a more feminine looking nose. She just wants to fix it and give it more of a feminine look. And says her pal, making that change is Blanchard's prerogative. My main message is to just, people need to let her live, let her experience. If they know that she's going to do something good or wrong, let her experience that, let her learn from it. I feel like in a way people are still trying to control her. No, people aren't trying to control her. They're just responding to all of the nonsense that she is doing very publicly. She decided to become a public figure, therefore she is up for public criticism. I have said this numerous times, and not everybody is obligated to continue to loudly support her. If they have seen something in these last few months that they decided to pull support and share their opinions about, welcome to the real world. It continues and says, News of the procedure, scheduled for April 5th in Lafayette, Louisiana, comes a week after it was revealed that Blanchard is currently separated from her husband of nearly 2 years, Ryan Anderson, who is featured in the upcoming docuseries. In the wake of their split, Blanchard has been spotted spending quality time with her ex-fiance, Ken Urker, who joined her in getting matching tattoos earlier this week. They're very cool. Urker's mother, Rihanna Williams, told People of the pair, after confirming they've been reconnected following Blanchard's and Anderson's split, Ken is just being a supportive friend to her. Miss Williams, people aren't stupid. Please don't treat people as if they are stupid. We see exactly what's going on there. Please. It continues and says, in Blanchard's 2024 Lifetime docuseries, The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, she revealed that she was still in contact with Urker in the weeks leading up to her 2022 wedding with Anderson, and she admitted to still having feelings for him. During a phone conversation between Anderson and Blanchard, she also reveals that she had a dream that she had left Anderson for Urker, causing a fight between the couple. But it seems the pair were able to move past the comments at the time and continue their relationship. Though she and Anderson appeared to be in marital bliss for the first month of their relationship, Blanchard announced her separation from the school teacher on social media last week. And then it shares this statement. It also says this year has brought one huge change after another for Blanchard, who was released from prison in December 2023 after serving 8 years of her 10-year prison sentence for conspiring to murder her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, and with her then boyfriend, Nicholas Godejohn. Blanchard's upcoming surgical procedure will likely be the first in which she is a fully willing participant. While on trial for her mother's murder, she testified that from childhood into her teens, she suffered through numerous unnecessary surgeries orchestrated by her mother, who'd misled doctors to believe her daughter had varied ailments. As for her recovery, she's going to be resting for about 2 weeks, says Visor. And it says Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup premieres June 3rd on Lifetime. So that's what's going on with her cosmetic surgery. I just find the timeline interesting. I am always here for people, whatever they want to do. Like, you want to have surgery, that's amazing. You want to do this, do that, I think it's great. I've had conversations before about, like, don't get a nose job and then say that it's a contour product. Let's not mislead people to sell products, because that's what some influencers do. Axel's over here like dreaming and snoring. So just don't mislead people. That's been my thing. But I'm here for people making whatever changes they want to. So I want to move over to Ken's mom, who is so sloppy. Let's watch this clip.
Okay, so I suppose inquiring minds want to know. First off, of course, I'm my son's biggest advocate. Ken is a great guy, no doubt. I raised a good boy. I raised 2 good boys and 3 great daughters. Am I anti-Gypsy? No, I'm really not. As far as my son is concerned, he met her. It was not in a dating sense at all. He wrote her to say he had empathy for her. My children are like me. We have big hearts. And Ken is no exception. He has a big heart. And he became friends with her. He was never attracted to her in the beginning. It wasn't until he saw her in person, actually, that he was like, oh my God, I'm attracted to this girl. And he battled with that because he knew people thought he was a weirdo. And so he kept it very hush-hush and very private. And then when, her story was coming out, around the time the act was coming out, a lot of people reached out to him. A lot of big names. I'm not going to, no need to say them. But you all know who she's interviewed with. Don't think for a minute they didn't reach out to her and me. And, he really listened to that. He really did. He took that to heart. And he and I talked, and he said, Mom, I don't want to do anything to hurt her. She's been hurt so much in her life. What should I do? And, of course, I told him, you have to go with your gut. But she probably does need to get out and live her life and have some freedom and then see where things go. Now, to all the, are they getting back together? Are they getting back together? First off, Gypsy is a married woman, okay? Now, no one can tell the future. I'm not psychic, As of right now, she's presumably a happily married woman, and I want her to stay that way. I want nothing but the best for this poor girl. In the future, Ken is, he's working, he's got a girlfriend, he's, living his life. I don't know what the future holds. No one does. But for right now, I will just say, Ken wants the best for Gypsy. I want the best for Gypsy.
So that's a little clip from Ken's mom. It's giving riding coattails. It's giving, oh wow, Gypsy actually came out and is now like super popular. So let's try to work this whole thing out. it's just sloppy. This is sloppy. It's giving trashy. It's giving, um, no, you're not going to come out and be an advocate. Yeah, you had a few missteps and stuff like that, but you have continued to intentionally misstep and troll people and talk about haters. And then you're being sloppy with your marriage, getting stupid tattoos, and it's adolescent nonsensical circus. That is what Gypsy Rose has given us consistently since she has got out. But I do want to say, I hope that her surgery goes well, and I hope that it's everything that she wanted and all of the things. But I think Ken and his mom, I I just don't think that anything is true and authentic when it comes to Gypsy or the people that are surrounding her as of right now. So, either way, I think that's enough ranting for today. I know this is a quick video, but it's going to be a double upload day. So, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like in the comments. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.